For me, Harry Potter and Judaism have always been deeply connected. New Years are great, but this new year, 2022, is extra special because on January the 1st, we're going back to Hogwarts. The entire cast of Harry Potter are coming together for a 20th year anniversary. It's so exciting. And the truth is that I grew up with Harry Potter. I was in year 7, he was in year 7, and each year I went through high school, the next book came out. And as it went on, I discovered and uncovered more parallels between the world of Hogwarts, the world of Harry Potter, and the world that I was familiar with, the world of the Jewish community. One of those parallels is really interesting because it's almost like a concept is introduced in Harry Potter that I had never seen outside of the Jewish world. J.K. Rowling creates the concept of Yeridat Hadoros, Yeridat Hadorot, the idea that as we move through history, generations move further and further away from clarity. Just look at the ancient wizards, starting with Merlin, then the founders of the houses of Hogwarts, then Nicholas Flamel, and then to Dumbledore. And you ask yourself, why wasn't Dumbledore one of the founders of a house? Why wasn't he as great? What was he missing? Was it that he wasn't clever enough? And we begin to understand, actually, no, there's something special that happened in the olden days, hundreds of years ago, that made those people greater somehow. In Judaism, we have a similar concept. Go back 200 years, go back 500 years, and you'll find wisdom and clarity that is just not found today. An even deeper idea that I saw in the books. The first time I read it, it sent shivers down my spine because I could relate to it. She talks about when Harry Potter would go into a shop, when he'd meet new people for the first time. She describes how their eyes would move from his face and slowly glance up at his forehead. And when they saw his scar, the lightening scar on his forehead, suddenly a look of understanding came into their face. I know who that is. I know who he is. That's Harry Potter. For some people who are supporters of He Who Shall Not Be Named, they're looking at the greatest destroyer of worlds. And for other people, they have a whole host of expectations. That's Harry Potter. The reason I can relate to that is because sometimes when I go into a shop and I meet someone new, I watch their eyes go up to my head and they see my kippah, and suddenly they realize you're a Jew. And then for some people it goes with a whole bunch of expectations, and other people it comes with a whole bunch of baggage. So just like Harry Potter, he's an ambassador for hope, he's an ambassador for goodness in the world, and therefore he has to try his best to live up to those expectations. So too we as Jews. We're ambassadors for truth, ambassadors for meaning, ambassadors for purpose, and we have to do our bit to live up to those expectations.